We just got a huge wave of new information for Subnautica 2, a highly anticipated game for myself and for many others. I'll share all the information I do have and will leave timestamps, so let's jump straight into it. The trailer for Subnautica 2 at the time of making this video has pretty much just released, and with this comes a lot of details you guys may have missed. The trailer will be down in the description if you want to see it all for yourself. It starts off with this beautiful environment. This would most likely be the Safe Shallows. We can see a new creature that looks to be a form of a peeper, and your character scanning some coral reefs. This turns out to be a huge crab looking thing that was actually in a previous teaser picture a few months ago. This confirms that it actually was a crab looking thingy. We have some new plants all over the floor of the ocean as well. This really reminds me of the Subnautica we all know of. We then see the character being pulled down by a current. This could lead to many things, including having currents of water at some locations pulling you down into some deeper waters that is not safe. Hopefully they change places and are randomized a little bit throughout the map so the world of Subnautica 2 is not so static. If you do get sucked in by one of these, I hope you have a way of returning to the surface. You could also maybe bypass these with either a sea glider, I'll touch more on this later because we have a new variant of it, or a vehicle. These could also be blocked off, and needing a vehicle to actually access them with some hidden treasures or even precursor technology in the back. After your character gets dragged into the current, he wakes up to this vehicle in front of him with a person inside of it. This is most likely hinting towards a multiplayer or a person you'd encounter throughout your playthrough of Subnautica 2. Then a huge Leviathan comes around in the back, more on that guy later as well. And that's pretty much the whole trailer in a nutshell that is quite important. The game is releasing in early access of next year, so 2025. No dates or price tag is actually for the game, but you can wishlist the game on Steam right now. Onto some of the juicy stuff. We have many new pictures of Leviathans that are all amazing. The first one we will talk about is this massive Leviathan in the pictures here, so the one in the trailer. It looks to have quite big tentacles that open up that could easily grab a vehicle by the looks of it, huge green eyes, and it is huge in comparison to the player. This Leviathan looks quite scary, and honestly I really love the concept of this one. For other Leviathans, we have this crab-looking thing we saw in the trailer, this other crab thing that seems to be related to the other crabs. This thing here that I would have actually zero idea what to call other than a flower. On the right side of this, we see another one that seems to be swimming. This could be their defense form once opened up. Not exactly sure what they would do either. And these two sharp-looking things. Some of these do look like the ones from Subnautica Below Zero, which I don't actually mind because they look a whole lot different, and in different biomes they can be a whole lot scarier. Not only that, but we see a huge variety of biomes throughout these pictures that just look beautiful. I'll just put all these pictures up so you guys can get a clearer look of all the biomes. The vehicles in this game, as far as what we've seen so far, is this truck-looking thing that we saw in the trailer and also the teaser pictures all the way back. This just looks to be a regular sea truck type of vehicle. And I guess I'll class this one as a vehicle, but something that goes around your hands seen in this picture. This could replace the sea glider, and maybe with this one you can hold other items in your hands while using it, making it way more versatile. Also looks to run on some batteries, not exactly sure if it would run on one or two. You could also maybe use one at a time if your battery dies in one, for example. Other miscellaneous information about the game that is quite important, so I'm gonna shove it all in one section of the video. We have a new building style in this game. This could look something from other games where you have to build walls, floors, ceiling, etc. instead of just one whole unit. This could either be good or bad depending on the player's perspective of this. Bases are more customizable with an overhauled building system. In the description on Steam it says that you can extract DNA from creatures to study them. This opens up a lot of theories on this aspect. In this picture here, it looks like when you scan a creature, something new pops up. This could even be a different type of scanner as well. That's really all the information I have on this end because, well, there's stuff Unknown Worlds can't share with us and wait for us to actually explore and play the game to figure out ourselves. Now lastly, the game will be multiplayer. There is an option to play single player or up to 4 players total. This feature has been requested a lot and finally is being implemented. The price tag for this game is looking to be around $40 to $50 from previous release titles of Subnautica, and yes, it will come to Game Pass. This is all the important information that you guys actually need to know about Subnautica 2 without going into greater details of conspiracy theories, etc. If I did miss anything, please leave it in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Don't forget to like and sub.